Wow, what's this then? Oh yes, one of those paper swords. Wonderful. This one, would you believe, comes from 1968. Astonishing how it still works. Palumbo of Italy, who I see every year at Nuremberg Toy Fair, produced it, and when I first came across it, I was very impressed indeed. And it's got a squeaker too. Just plasticized paper. Rather oddly, the later versions of it called it a paper yo-yo. The idea is it does do a sort of yo-yo action when you go up and down like that, but I don't like that very much. I think a paper sword, or there's a better name for the last one I'll show you in a minute. But it's a nice toy for kids' parties and all sorts of things. So here are the variations over, 30 years of collecting these things. I managed to find 7 which are meaningfully different. This one, for instance, came out in '82, about a decade later. Looks like an ice cream cone, but except it's one of those. Yep, it's got one of those. It's got a nice little paper yo-yo effect, magic sword effect inside. I like that very much. For kids, very satisfying, and it's secured because the plastic outside stops it getting torn up. Here's another version I picked up about 2 years later in the mid-80s, which is a boxing glove. Hits you on the chin, if you like. But it's sufficiently soft, this, and the actual paper itself is gentle, and it wouldn't really hurt any kids. Of course, they shouldn't do it in the face, but it's a nice idea. Then I went to Japan in the late 80s and came across this version here, which I didn't recognize as one of these paper swords until I took it apart. And then I realized, oh yes, that's what it is. Take off the lid. Inside, there it is. And it comes out quite nicely. It comes out a long way too. Let's have a stretch. Oh yes, a long one, this. And this is very nice because again, it's very well protected, so when kids are playing with it, finished playing with it, they can put it inside and it's not going to get damaged. So the Japanese did a nice design there. Then I came across this version here, which is, it's actually a lot of $10 bills, to be honest. Let's look at them. Yes, look, $10 bills, lots and lots of them. Paper money, of course, but actually plasticized paper money, because this has to have a bit of a plastic content in order to make it a bit springy. The paper itself won't be enough. And this does a quite nice action too. Up it goes, it goes, out and in, out and in. Good one, that. And then the current year I found 2 more, one at the British Toy Fair, this one, and then another one in America. This one works extremely well. It does a lovely action. I think they've done something with the chemistry to the surface of the plastic, because that goes a huge long way and comes back very smoothly indeed. It reminded me of when I first got these, I was shown a little trick by, I think, one of the magicians who said, try sword swallowing. Oh, wow. Oh, yes, I see what the idea is. So it's a clever one to show kids, and with any luck, it won't damage their face. So the last one I've got is this one here, which is, it looks like the same thing, but actually it's got another beautiful action to it, which I hadn't realised when I first saw it at the New York Toy Fair. And they call it a thing you fling. That's a nice name for a paper sword, isn't it? And the difference is they've got electronics in here, little tiny batteries, a little switch you press, and then, oh, that's nice. So I'm doing a bit of that while it's making another one. Well, it turns out there's a menu of 12 different sounds. Wow, that's a good one. Oh, that's nice. And, that's beautiful, yes. That's very nice. So adding noise like this, I think, really adds a lovely dimension for kids. They've got something to listen to while they're doing it. Ooh, hopefully they're not going to hit all the china over. Ooh, that's good. Ah, yes. Ah, yes. That's a good noise too. Oh, yes, that's my favourite, I think. So what else can I say? This is a lot of fun for small children of all ages. My paper sword collection. And with noises as well. What more could you ask for? Wow. Wow again.